welcome you back to Germantown Hills Middle School and quarterfinal number 2 of this Class 3A 8th grade IESA state quarterfinal. It's the Litchfield squad at 20-3 taking on Monticello at 22-2. Alongside Damon Emmerich and Justin Bohr, I'm Charlie Hall. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show coverage from the IESA State Finals presented by Central Illinois Sports. We'll talk more about the matchup as the two teams in, a lot of purple in this gym right now. We'll talk about it next on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show from Germantown Hills Middle School. It's 20-3 Litchfield, the Panther Cubs, taking on the 22-2 Monticello Sages. The Panther Cubs from Litchfield on the season. Their defeats on the year have been Pana Sacred Heart 27-21, Nokomis 19-15, and Nokomis again 30-22. And in postseason play, they beat East St. Louis Lincoln 36-9, Staunton 17-13, and beat Auburn in the sectional 26-18. On the Monticello side of things, they have suffered defeat just one time there. That was to Shelbyville Moulton 41-37. Postseason action, they have beaten Tolono Unity 28-13, St. Joseph 35-19, and Forest Prairie Central in the sectional 27-22 to reach the state quarterfinals. The winner of this contest will play Germantown Hills at 5 o'clock tonight in the state semifinal, as Germantown Hills got the opening round win 35-28 over Washington. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on the other side of this timeout.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Hey, grab me one too.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the largest selection of gun safes in the tri-state area. That's right, everything from the vaults, vault doors, and safe accessories. Only the quality brands like Fort Knox, American Security, Browning, and Liberty. Come in and check out the displays or go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection online as well.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, Litchfield and Monticello both out on the court warming up in preparation for today's quarterfinal action. Games still to come later today. Shanahan will take on Beecher at 1 o'clock, and at 2:30 it'll be Teutopolis and Pittsfield Pikeland in the final quarterfinal. Germantown Hills will play the winner of this game at 5 o'clock, and the winner of games 3 and 4 will play at 6:30 tonight. We'll come back on Thursday the 14th with action at 6 o'clock in third and fourth place, and at 7:30 the championship game here from Germantown Hills Middle School. Well, Damon, we saw two teams in the first game in Washington and Germantown Hills who were very familiar with one another. Can't imagine Monticello and Litchfield know much about either of their opponent here on either side, and so a brand new opponent here, as it usually is in the state tournament.
Yeah, I don't believe these two teams are in the same conference, but looks like we're going to see this Litchfield squad, just looking out here on the floor, appears to be a bit of a size differential, as Monticello's got some decent height on their squad, but might be a fun one to call here, Charlie, as you get to decipher which shade of purple each team is wearing.
Well, I'm assuming they both have shooting shirts on right now. I'm assuming one of them does have a white jersey top, at least, that they're going to be wearing, but both of them are wearing purple shorts here today, and they're very similar colors, by the way. Litchfield is purple and white, Monticello is purple and gold, but as far as the shade of purple, it's pretty similar. Purple.
Glad you're calling this one and not me.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Good contest in the first one, with Germantown Hills getting the win here, expecting a good battle in this one as well. We step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at the farm and home supply starting lineups. That comes up next on Central Illinois Sports.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Crowd getting into this one early in the contest, even before the game has started, as the DJ playing those hits here at the Germantown Hills Middle School. And Monticello and Litchfield getting ready to go head-to-head in this championship quarter-final. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and goodies to power tools and lawn chairs and all things in between, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. They'll name all of the players for both teams before this contest gets underway. And Monticello will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, wearing the purple uniforms, black numbers, and gold trim. Non-starters for the Monticello Sages, who entered the game with a record of 22-2. They'll start, let's have their non-starters first. An 8th grader, Emma Lawhead. An 8th grader, Brooklyn Wireman. An 8th grader, Emily Matthew. An 8th grader, Kinley Coy. An 8th grader, Maddie Soper. Also an 8th grader, Megan Castle. And an 8th grader, Claire Reedy. Those are the non-starters for Monticello. As the Sages on their starting lineup will start at a guard, an 8th grader in Macy Owen. At a second guard, she is an 8th grader, Ellie Freeman. And at the third guard spot, she is an 8th grader, Grace Widener. At a forward, an 8th grader, Lexi Strippens. And at the other forward, an 8th grader, Anya Shepard. Shepard, Strippens, Widener, Owen, and Freeman for the 22-2 Sages. For the Litchfield Panthers, 20-3 on the season. Their non-starters will be an 8th grader, Emma Estelle, an 8th grader, Charlotte Reyes, an 8th grader, Kinley Hempkin, an 8th grader, Kaylee Morgan. Samantha Rickey is an 8th grader. Also Sarah Rickey, an 8th grader. Allison Belusco, an 8th grader. And Jenna Longwell, an 8th grader. Starters for Litchfield will be at a guard, an 8th grader, Adia Melkert. At a second guard, an 8th grader, Jada Carroll. The third guard will be an 8th grader, Lindsay Reed. At a forward, an 8th grader, Emma Widener. And at the other forward, an 8th grader, McKenna Harmon. Harmon, Widener, Reed, Carroll, and Melkert for the Litchfield Panthers. And, ironically enough, Emma Widener for Litchfield, Grace Widener for Monticello. Are they related? We don't know. They could be. Spelled the same way, said the same way, but they'll be playing for opposite teams here today. That's a look at the participants in this contest today. A final break. We get set for tip-off next.
Hey, grab me one too.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team. celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's open heart surgery team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hardworking heart.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
We are just about ready for action from the IESA 3A quarterfinals at Germantown Hills Middle School. Litchfield will be the home team with the white jersey tops, purple shorts. And Monticello will be the visitors with the old purple uniforms, black numbers and gold trim. A lot of fans wearing purple in the gym here today to root on these young people. And if you were unable to make it here in person, certainly glad you've chosen to spend some of your time with us here on this Saturday morning and into the afternoon on Central Illinois Sports. They'll have one more sportsmanship announcement before this game starts, and we'll be ready to roll. 20-3 is Litchfield, 22-2 is Monticello. Both teams excited to play in this contest and just about ready to roll from Germantown Hills. Shepard jumps for Monticello against Harmon for Litchfield. Both wearing number 42. And the tip is up and controlled by Litchfield. Into the front court with it is Reed. Picked up the dribble, man-to-man defense by Monticello to start the contest. Out to Melkert. Melkert, crossover, dribble drive inside, runner up right hand, good. Melkert with the basket for the Panthers. And it makes it 2-0 Litchfield out of the gate. Monticello trying to answer against what appears to be a 2-3 zone for this squad. Gets it out top on you, Shepard. Shepard, one of the taller players in this contest, has the dribble out near the center circle. Bounce pass on the right side, Grace Widener over the top to Shepard. Shepard a pull-up jump shot, nothing but the bottom of the net for Anya Shepard. And both teams score on their first possession of the contest. Into the front court, ball goes out top, Harmon. She'll shovel it off to Melkert. Melkert turns the corner, tried to get it off the window, no good. Rebound on the play, full speed ahead into the front court comes Ellie Freeman. Freeman on the drive, blocked out of bounds by a hustling Melkert. It'll stay with Monticello underneath their own hoop. A lot of energy here early in this game from both teams. Shepard with the basketball. Skip pass over the top. That's to Owen. Owen sets up the dribble here for this squad from Monticello, trying to take their first lead of the contest. Has it down low. Got it to Freeman, and she's called for the travel. So a turnover, the first of the ball game. And with 4:49 to play in the first, here come the Panthers into the front court. Melkert, who had the early basket for this squad, gets it to Widener. Bounce pass between the circles to Harmon. Now gets it to Carroll on her first touch of the day. Right side, Widener. Widener on the drive-in, kicks it back to Carroll, to Melkert. Deep in the corner right side, looks for the bounce pass. Good find down low to Harmon, and she'll be bumped and fouled.
The first foul of the ball game. This one will be whistled against the Sages, and it's going to go against Ellie Freeman. That'll be her first. So it'll be ball out of bounds underneath their own basket for Litchfield. It'll be Reed to inbound.
The ball into Harmon, passes a little wide. Harmon had to go down to the floor to keep it alive. gets it to Reed, and she'll be fouled on the play.
That foul will be whistled against Alexis Strippins. That's her second team foul of the quarter against the Sages.
So ball out of bounds again underneath here for the Panthers. Bounce pass comes on the right side. That's to Widener. Puts it on the deck one time. Shot up no good. Gets her own rebound. Very aggressive now is the defender from from Monticello, and gets the ball on the takeaway. Pretty physical there on the rebound that time. Sage is looking to take the advantage here as Maddie Owen has it into the front court. Ball passes around, finds Strippins in the corner. Down low, Shepard lost it out of bounds. No, it goes off of the defender in Harmon. Stays with the Sages. Out of bounds on the baseline here. Inbounds pass comes tipped at the free throw line by Carroll, but run down by Owen for Monticello. Owen hooks around the defender, drives in, a little left-hand scoop shot, no good. Rebound, a tie-up, and it should remain Monticello basketball on the alternating possession arrow. Sages will have it again underneath their own hoop. As Widener looks to throw it in. Looking, gets it on the right side to Shepard. Shepard from about 16, and she's got her second basket of the contest. Makes it 4-2 Monticello on top on their first lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Harmon with the ball, finds a pass left side to Reed. Reed on the dribble, drive in, shot no good. Partially blocked, and the rebound down to Shepard, and she'll be fouled.
Foul will be whistled against Lindsay Reed of the Panthers. That'll be her first team foul of the quarter against Litchfield.
Monticello with the basketball. Into the front court for the Sages. Ball came on the right side. Kind of a tough pass that time to Freeman. Ball was kicked, and it's a turnover.
Went out of bounds off of one of the Sages. So that'll be the second turnover of the ball game against Monticello.
Melkert throws it out to Harmon. Harmon at the free throw line. Ball handoff goes to Reed. Tries to turn the corner. Runner up, right hand, no good. Ball out of bounds. Referee says send it the other direction this time. Monticello, the 2-point lead, now facing a little full court pressure from Litchfield. The ball in the backcourt is Strippins. Got to hurry here to Owen. She'll get it across the half-court line. Dribbles all the way to the baseline, and they'll call that a hand check foul against Litchfield's Lindsay Reed.
That'll be her second foul of the quarter against the Panthers. So we will see Charlotte Reeves check into the ball game for Litchfield. Call it Reyes.
Yeah, Reyes in for the first time. She is an 8th grader. Strippins drives, kicks back out top. That's to Freeman. Freeman, dribble drive in, gets caught and travels. Turnover on Monticello is their third. Both teams still trying to get a little comfortable here, and we'll get a timeout taken by Litchfield. 2:41 to play in the first. 4-2 Monticello on top.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
2 minutes, 41 seconds to play in the first. 4-2 the lead for Monticello as Litchfield took the timeout, their first of the contest, and the Panthers will have the ball, length of the court to go, trying to tie or take the lead here. Harmon with a little give and go, back to Melkert. Her runner-up won't fall. Rebound on the offensive side, put back by Widener. Rebound this time, Harmon, and she's fouled. Gets the basket to go, gets a chance at the 3-point play.
And the foul is going to be whistled against. That'll be Grace Widener. That'll be her third team foul of the quarter. Harmon at the line, tied for the second time in this ball game at 4. Harmon's free throw attempt is off the right, no good. Rebound comes down to Ellie Freeman.
It's it to Owen. Owen looks to bring it toward the front court against the tough pressure of Melkert. To Widener now. She'll bring it across near the sideline. Tries to split the double team. Throws a pass that hits her teammate in the foot. Stays alive though to the Sages. Left side picking it up, throwing up a three. No good by Widener. And the rebound to Melkert. Pushes it quickly into the front court. Finds Reyes. Reyes had to retrace her steps a little bit as the pass was behind her. Melkert, bounce pass down low. Harmon, good ball sweep. Shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Grace Widener from Monticello. A Widener on both teams if you're just joining us. With 1:48 to play in the first. Strippins threw it a little high. Ball stolen away by Ada Melkert. Her shot at the other end will fall through as it hung on the rim and falls in. And Litchfield retakes the advantage. Lead change number 2. Here's a ball poked away from Shepard from behind, but they're going to say that's because she was bumped and fouled.
Foul's going to be whistled against McKenna Harmon of the Panthers. That's her first. Team foul number 3.
Emily Matthew in for Monticello, an 8th grader. On the other side, we'll see Jenna Longwell in for Litchfield. I think. Nope, never mind. Longwell.
Thought Harmon might have had 2 fouls, but only have 1 foul. So.
All righty then. Inbounds pass comes in. Shot put up no good by Shepard, and the rebound fought for and pulled down by Widener. Into the front court, Harmon. Harmon will try to drive in. Kicks it right side. Shot up the window and in for 2 by Emma Widener to make this game 8-4. Litchfield, their biggest lead of the contest right now. A minute to play in the first. On the left side, a 3-point shot up, no good by Grace Widener. Rebound pulled down by Carroll for Litchfield. She's looking for the outlet pass, finds Melkert in the backcourt. She'll dribble across the half-court line. Over on the left side, Reyes with the touch. She'll try to drive down low, denied there. Has picked it up in the paint, got to get out of there close to 3 seconds. And does get it away to Melkert just in time. Bounce pass down on the block to Widener and is fouled on the floor.
Be the 4th foul of the quarter against the Sages. And it will go against Anya Shepard. That's her first.
Underneath here for Litchfield, a 4-point lead. Carroll gets it on the inbounds, finds Melkert. 28 seconds to play in the period. Harmon. Pass left side. Reyes was trying to go on the floor to get it, and then she kind of rolled over, so a turnover as she's called for traveling. On the sideline, out of bounds to the backcourt for Monticello. The Sages down by 4. Little 6-0 run here by Litchfield. Into the front court, Shepard drives in, and she travels. Shepard and Harmon, both wearing number 42, both about identical in height, aren't they? Really giving each other some trouble on the opposite side. Here's Carroll into the front court for Litchfield. Gets it across to Widener. Bounce pass down low. Good find. Harmon shot too hard, but Widener gets the rebound. Kicks it to Melkert from the baseline. No good. And Harmon will be over the back.
That'll be Harmon's second. 4th team foul against the Panthers. And now we will see Jenna Longwell check into the ballgame for the first time as Harmon goes to the bench with those 2 fouls.
She says, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. In the backcourt with it is Monticello. And a 3-quarter court shot at the buzzer is no good. And we head to quarter number 2. It's 8-4. Litchfield leads Monticello. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Ready for quarter number 2. It is an 8-4 lead for Litchfield on top of Monticello. It'll be ball out of bounds at the half-court line for the Panthers as they have this 4-point lead. Melkert with the basketball. Here's a pass down low. Shot put up and good by Longwell. She's into the game and has her first basket of the contest to make it 10-4. Biggest lead of the contest right now for Litchfield as the Panthers on an 8-0 run. Pass on the left side, Grace Widener. She'll work it out top to Freeman. Now the free throw line to Shepard. Kicks it on the right wing. Pull-up shot is no good by Grace Widener. Weak side rebound put up and no good by Macy Owen, but she's fouled and will shoot 2 shots.
Owen's going to be fouled on the play by Jada Carroll. That'll be Carroll's first. Team foul number 1 of the quarter against the Panthers. So it sends Macy Owen to the line to shoot 2. Looking to cut into her team's deficit. They trail 10-4, 5:23 to play, first half action. Owen's first is in and out, no good. She will have 1 shot remaining. This 6-point lead for Litchfield is their largest lead of the contest. As Owen takes the dribble, shot for her is up, and it is good. She splits a pair at the line. She's got her first point of the ballgame.
And makes it a 10-5 score with 5:19 to play in the first. Bounce pass down low, stolen away. Is stepping into the passing lane was Anya Shepard for Monticello. Sages bring it across. Deep in the corner right side, dribble drive in by Matthew. Finds her teammate Freeman. Now deep in the corner, Owen kicks it back onto the perimeter to Widener. Back to Owen. Man-to-man pressure by Litchfield. We've seen them run that 2-3 zone as well. Now Freeman with it. Back to Owen. Owen on the right side, looks for a drive. Now kicks to the wing in Matthew. Matthew drives on the baseline, caught into a double team. Works out of it though very calmly to Shepard. Good defense right here by Litchfield, really moving around and helping their teammates. And now a bump and a foul.
Charlotte Reyes will be whistled for her first. Team foul number 2 of the quarter against the Panthers. Still 4:28 to play here, first half action. Litchfield with the 10-5 lead over Monticello. Sages with the basketball.
Widener. Pass tipped and batted around and finally is stolen away by Litchfield's Emma Widener. Into the front court, Melkert on the run. She'll drive inside and travels.
Third turnover of the ball game against Litchfield. Got to do a little bit of a jump stop right there if you're Melker and then dish it off. Had the right idea, just didn't get her feet set, and it resulted in a dead ball turnover. So it'll be Sages basketball, length of the floor to go. Panthers will pick up the full court pressure.
Grace Widener dribbles down the right sideline. Ball is tipped and stolen away by Melkert. Melkert on the run out. Left hand layup is no good, a little too hard. And the rebound pulled down by Monticello's Macy Owen. And we get a whistle and a timeout. We'll pause as well. 3:54 to play in the half. It's 10-5, Litchfield on top.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
3:54 left in the half. It's a 10-5 lead for Litchfield on top of Monticello. Ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Monticello here. As they're down by 5, but both teams kind of at a stalemate here for the last couple minutes. Good defense being played on both sides. Strippins with it out front. Works it on the left side to Owen. Looks in the paint, nothing open. Now Deep in the corner, back to Strippins. Lexi Strippins finds Shepard. Shepard puts it on the deck. They really collapse on her. They figured that one out pretty early, that Shepard is not afraid to shoot it. Here's a three left side, Maddie. Owen won't go. And the rebound out of bounds. Melkert, she thinks it went off of her out of bounds, and it did. And it will stay with Monticello. .322 to play in the half. 10-5 Monticello. Down by 5, but on the attack. Litchfield fans right around us, they're shouting defense, and they get a pretty good defensive stop here. No, ball knocked out of bounds by Melkert. Litchfield doing a really nice job. They're in a man, but they're really sagging off, not guarding outside the three-point lane, and really helping on Shepard anytime she gets the ball anywhere around that lane.
They're almost running more like a matchup zone, and right now it does appear that they're in a 2-3 zone. They're shifting their defenses, and it's having an impact. It's almost a near steal there by Melkert. Sages track it down. That was Widener.
Widener, and a little Euro step to the basket. No good on American soil today, and the rebound pulled down by Litchfield. Into the front court. Melkert on the runner. Her shot no good. Hangs in the air. Can't get it to fall, but is fouled and heads to the charity stripe.
Melkert's going to go to the line to shoot 2 as she was fouled by Strippins. That's Strippins' second. Team foul number 1 of the quarter against the Sages. As to the line, Ada Melkert. First free throw attempt for her is no good. And to the ball game for the Sages comes Ellie Freeman. Taking a seat will be Strippins with those 2 fouls. Melkert at the line looking to match her team's largest lead of the ball game if she makes this free throw. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Melkert gets the offensive rebound.
She's cat quick, isn't she? And has a good find now to Longwell. Jenna Longwell with her second basket off the bench. And the lead is 7 for Litchfield, their largest of the contest here with 2:29 to play in the half. Grace Widener works in the corner left side to Shepard. They have pretty much nullified Anya Shepard after the first couple of minutes of the game right now. There's a pass on the right side. Owen, and she's bumped and fouled.
Third team foul against the Sages, or excuse me, against the Panthers, as Emma Widener be whistled for her first. Sages inbound underneath their own basket. They get it in, and pass is stolen away. Turnover number 8. Into the front court comes Melkert. Layup for her is no good. Offensive rebound, Carroll. And then the ball's going to be thrown out of bounds.
I think that was tipped, wasn't it? White ball. Referees are going to get together and say that ball was tipped.
So no turnover. Jada Carroll with her second rebound of the ball game. So
out of bounds on the sideline here for Litchfield as Charlotte Reyes will throw it in. Gets it out top, and it's stolen away here. Stolen away by Freeman, but she never could really control it at the other end either as she loses it out of bounds. So the 2 teams straight turnovers.
Nice job by Melkert there. She threw the pass that was stolen away, but she didn't sulk. She got back on defense and was able to get in front of Freeman just enough to cause her to lose control of her dribble. On the other side, turnover against the Panthers as Reyes wasn't quite ready for that pass. Went off of her back. Out of bounds.
Harder to see it coming when your back is to the ball, isn't it? Here's a pass on the left side to Owen. Throws it in the corner. Freeman. Deep 3, no good. Ball tipped out front. Going to be run down by Melkert. She's full speed ahead into the front court. Bounce pass down to Reyes. Blocked out of bounds on the play by Macy Owen as she says, no, 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 this time on the big time block for the Sages. Watch this on the Northwestern Mutual replay. Flies in the air and knocks it out into the inline. Inbound pass now stolen away by Shepard. Shepard throws it ahead for Owen. Owen on the dribble drive inside. Pull up shot won't fall off the front of the iron. Rebound fought for. Put back blocked as Shepard couldn't get it to fall. And Reyes has it for Litchfield. Up 12-5, 1:18 to play in the half. Ball stripped away for a moment. Reyes runs it down and finds the bottom of the net with the basket. Makes it 14-5. The lead for Litchfield is 9. A minute to play in this first half. Panthers Melkert nearly has a steal. Can she run it down? Yes, she can. She's into the front court. Shot up no good. And we'll get a hard foul on the play here as Melkert will go to the free throw line.
Macy Owen will be whistled for that foul. That'll be her first. It will be team foul number 2 of the quarter, and it sends Ada Melkert to the line. 0 for 2 from there in the ballgame. She's got 4 points, got a handful of steals in the ballgame, a few assists. She's just been all over the court in this one for the Panthers, who have the 14-5 lead. 53.2 seconds to play. Melkert gets the first, and that free throw gives her team their largest lead of the ballgame at 10.
If you're happy, you know it, stomp your feet.
And couldn't get that one to go. Longwell offensive rebound, put back, no good. And the rebound comes down to Widener for the Sages.
I'm not saying Litchfield's team doesn't get excited anytime anybody shoots, but they were really pumped to see Jenna Longwell doing so well in this game. She's coming off the bench and giving them a nice spark. Here's a pass left side. Owen for a 3, off the mark. Shepard had it for a moment, but it's finally secured here by Litchfield's Melkert. She'll drive coast to coast in the blink of an eye. Shot no good. A rebound Longwell. Put back won't fall. But she'll head to the free throw line. The whole bench again up on their feet, cheering on Jenna Longwell.
Longwell is going to go to the line to shoot 2. She came off the bench late in that first quarter after McKenna Harmon picked up 2 fouls, and all she's done since then is give her team 4 points and help them to a 15-5 lead, make it 16-5 as Longwell gets the first to go.
Into the contest for the Sages for the first time is Brooklyn Wireman, as she'll sit down Macy Owen with that second foul.
And Longwell looks to add to the team lead. Shot for her is good.
Makes it 17-5 Litchfield. They trailed 4-2 at one point, a 15-1 run. Freeman on the right side, shot up no good. A rebound, fought for, pulled down by Litchfield's Widener. She'll get it to Melkert into the front court with 7. Spins away from the defender. Passes right side, Carroll from just inside the three-point arc, no good. Rebound tipped around and pulled down by Monticello, and the buzzer sounds for the halftime break. It is 17-5. The Litchfield Panthers lead the Monticello Sages. Back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show with halftime stats and more after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Hey, grab me 1, 2.
back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. The Litchfield Panthers had the 17-5 lead over Monticello. After Litchfield trailed 4-2 in this game, Damon, they finished the half on a strong run.
Yeah, after one quarter, Litchfield had the 8-4 run. As Charlie told you, the 17-5 lead here at the half is Litchfield's largest lead of the ballgame. 2 lead changes in this one, tied also at 2 and 4. In the first half of play, Monticello with 10 turnovers to go with 6 turnovers for Litchfield. Fouling situation for the Panthers, 2 fouls apiece for McKenna Harmon and Lindsey Reed. No other foul problems for the Panthers. For the Sages of Monticello, Strippins and Macy Owen with 2 fouls apiece in the ballgame.
It is a 17-5 lead for Litchfield at the halftime break. Damon's got to look at the rest of your halftime stats on the Little Jess Motors halftime show next.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next car buying opportunity. Their staff is friendly and works hard to make sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them. Litchfield in the battle of the purple squads today has the 17-5 lead here at the halftime break over Monticello.
Sages struggled with shooting the ball there in the first half of play as they were 2 of 11 from the 2. 0 of 6 from behind the three-point line, total of 2 of 17 from the field for 12%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 players in the scoring column for the Sages, Macy Owen with 1, and Anya Shepard led the way with 4 points. For the Litchfield Panthers, they were 7 of 20 from the field, did not attempt a 3, shooting 35% from the field, along with 43% on 3 of 7 shooting from the charity stripe. McKenna Harmon, Emma Widener, and Charlotte Reyes with 2 points. Ada Melkert with 5. And coming off the bench to lead the Panthers in the first half was Jenna Longwell with 6 points.
17-5, the lead for Litchfield at the halftime break. The winner of the game plays the Germantown Hills Warriors, the host school for this IESA Class 3A state finals. That game's slated for 5 o'clock tonight. We'll step aside in the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Dot.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Ready to start the second half in just a moment on Central Illinois Sports. It is a 17-5 advantage for the Litchfield Panthers on top of the Monticello Sages. And Monticello had that early lead, Damon, and then Litchfield really has clamped down on the defensive side and then turned some of those turnovers by the Sages into points.
Yeah, we've seen Ada Melkert has done a nice job, really picked up the defensive intensity on the guard position there, and she's deflected a few passes and been able to track them down using her speed. And then Jenna Longwell did a great job for the Panthers there in that first half. She came in with about 8 seconds to play in the first quarter after McKenna Harmon picked up her second foul, and she scored 6 points there in the second quarter to help give her team the 17-5 lead here as we start the second half.
Monticello will have the basketball to start the period. Down by 12, but not out of this game yet. Take a little better care of the basketball, string together some stops, but still a lot of action left here in this state quarterfinal. Sages with the basketball as Owen will bring it up. Looks on the right side, Widener bounces down low. Shepard, her pass is stolen away. Nice job on the defensive recognition by Lindsey Reed. She'll push it to Carroll into the front court. Back to Reed, skips it to Melkert. Melkert drives in, runner up off the window, no good. Rebound fought for, and they'll call that a kick on Carroll, and it'll be ball out of bounds for Monticello.
The ball went off the back of her foot.
Yeah, come on, man.
And it'll be Monticello basketball. Owen with it on the trot across the half-court line for the Sages. Right side, Strippins skips it across. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Owen drives to Freeman from the wing. Air ball. Rebound down to Streppin, and she has a Strippin stolen away. Here's Harmon on the run into the front court for Litchfield, and she'll lose it out of bounds. I don't think that one was tipped. Yep, this goes off of Litchfield. That's the right call. It's the right call by the trailing official. Back to the Sages here, down by 12. Widener, skip pass on the right side. Owen trying to get her free from the perimeter. She'll drive to the free throw line, has it knocked around and stolen away. On the run the other way is Litchfield's missed shot by Melkert that time, and they'll say then the ball goes out of bounds off of Reed. Here comes Claire Reedy in for the first time, also in for Monticello. We'll see Emily Matthew, who we saw a little bit in the first half. She'll sit down Owen. Sages with the basketball.
Sages need a bucket as they've scored 1 point since the first quarter. It's pass to be deflected out of bounds. It will remain Sages basketball with 4:49 to play here in the third quarter.
They've been fairly limited on the number of shots they've gotten, and all of them have been contested, for sure. With the dribble out top for the Sages was Strippens. Pass comes back around to Widener. Bounce pass left side. Strippens gets it in the corner now. Quick pass to Matthew, and she'll be fouled.
That'll be whistled against Jada Carroll. That'll be Carroll's second. First foul of the quarter against the Panthers. As Macy Owen will check back into the ball game for the Sages, along with Anya Shepard, as Ellie Freeman and Strippens will take a seat. So it'll be Sages basketball. They will inbound in front of their own in front of their own bench. That is, it'll be Emily Matthew who will be the inbounder after Anya Shepard gets her uniform tucked in, and we're ready to go. Sages basketball. That is Matthew. Holds it high above her head, gets it up top to Widener. Widener gets it back to Matthew, kicks it up top to Owen. Does a nice job to hold that pass. She gets it left wing. That is Matthew. Out top to Widener will look to set up the offense.
Really good defense again here as Harmon steps in the passing lane, steals it away for Litchfield. Harmon on the run, jump stop, shot up, can't get it to go for the left-hander. And the rebound pulled down by Grace Widener for Monticello. 3:45 to play in the third. And it has been tough sledding here for Monticello as this Litchfield Panther squad has come to play on the defensive side. And now here's a steal by Reed in the backcourt. To Melker. Works on the right side. Carroll for the three. No good. Rebound on the weak side. Down to Harmon on the offensive side. She had it tied up for a moment. That'll be a jump ball and should stay with Litchfield here.
It will stay with the Panthers. So far in this third quarter of play, 2.5 minutes in, and Monticello with 5 turnovers on the offensive end. So the Sages going to have to take a little bit care of the basketball on the other end if they're going to get back into this one.
Inbounds pass now is stolen. No, a tie up here, and that'll head the other direction on that alternating possession arrow.
So that'll be a turnover against the Panthers. That'll be their 8th, second of the third quarter.
It's amazing how much strength you see players gain from year to year. We did the 7th grade tournament last week and Thursday. A ton of jump balls. There's been very few in these first couple of games. That's just because these athletes are just a little bit stronger, another year mature, and here's a turnover now by Monticello as the ball goes out of bounds on the baseline. Length of the court to go for Litchfield. Panthers facing a little full court pressure. They'll throw it over the top to Harmon. Her pass is tipped to run down by Melkert. Gets it out on the wing. Here's a three put up on the right side. Lindsay Reed from downtown. And it's 20-5. And we get a timeout by Monticello. We'll pause as well. 2:48 to play in the third. 20-5, the lead for Litchfield. Back with you after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
2:45 to play in the third. 20-5 the advantage for Litchfield after the Monticello timeout. Sages have the basketball and trying to get something going here in the third. Right side, a three-point shot put up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Melkert for Litchfield. She then has it stripped and stolen away by Owen from behind. Long pass into the front court is too long for her teammate and Grace Widener, and Monticello will give it right back. Two teams trading the turnovers. Here comes Freeman back in, and she replaces Widener for the Sages. And bounce pass to the backcourt to Carroll. A little bit of a high dribble, and she travels. Traveling the call on the Panthers, who have not done a ton wrong today.
Both teams struggling with turnovers a little bit here in the third quarter, as that's 4 against the Panthers and 7 turnovers so far in the third quarter against the Sages.
Ball on the right side, comes to the wing at Owen, turns down the 3. Back out front to her teammate Strippins. Freeman now as they play a little pitch and catch across the top. Right wing Matthews, she'll drive on the baseline, caught there, needs some help. Good job keeping her composure, finds Owen a good look, shot no good. And there for another rebound is Melkert. To Reed.
Reed missed a lot of that first half with 2 fouls. We've seen she's done a nice job coming in, hit that big 3 earlier, but she's helped get the Panthers into a true offensive set on this side of the floor.
For Litchfield, it's no secret that Melkert is kind of the motor for this team, but they're a very well-rounded team overall. Now here's a ball nearly stolen away. Reed went down on the floor after it, and they'll say she had the possession as her coach called the timeout. 1:25 to play in the third. It's 20-5. Litchfield leading Monticello. We're back on the other side of this break.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
1:25 to play in the third. Ball to bounce to Litchfield as a good timeout saved the possession for their squad on a loose ball. Good hustle by both teams going after it. Down low shot, but up no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by the Sages, it appears here. And ball on the baseline to the Litchfield Panthers. Looking as Reed does get it in bounds just in the nick of time to Melkert, and she travels. Shuffled the feet a little bit that time, and a turnover here for the Panthers. They have a 20-5 lead and pitching a shutout in this period, correct?
Pitching a shutout in this period is correct. They've led 8-4 after 1 and have the 25 lead now with a minute to play in the third quarter.
It was actually a 4-2 lead early in this game by Monticello, so do the math on that run. Pretty impressive. Here's Shepard on a shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Reed for Litchfield, and she'll be fouled on the way up the court by Emily Matthews.
That'll be Matthews' first, be the first foul of the quarter against the Sages. Reed will inbound for the Panthers as the Sages will look to pick up their pressure on defense. And Reed's inbounds pass is going to be thrown low, go off the feet of Longwell, and it'll be a turnover against the Panthers, their 12th.
And the Sages with the basketball trying to cut into this big Litchfield lead. Right side with it is Matthew. It's down low, can't find anything. Throws it in the middle to Shepard. Left side, Owen. Owen for a 3, no good. Rebound down to Longwell for Litchfield. They'll call that a tie-up, I believe. It'll go the way of the Panthers. 28.7 seconds to play in the third. Melkert with it. Takes it across on the dribble. Bounce pass down low. That is to Shepard. That is to Harmon. And she's fouled on the play. And we've got two officials. Both thought they had the call, and the official out front will call this one.
Freeman's going to be whistled for her second, and it will send McKenna Harmon to the line for 2. Harmon is 0 for 1 from there in the ball game. She hit the bucket to tie us up at 4, and it has been all Litchfield since that time, as Harmon's first free throw is good.
Widener back into the game for Monticello, and she'll sit down Freeman.
16-point lead for Litchfield is their largest of the contest, as Harmon gets ready for her second. Shot is up, and she gets them both.
The lead just keeps on growing for Litchfield. Matthew with it for Monticello, right side. Loses her footing, keeps it alive to her teammate Owen. Out top, extra pass left side to Widener with 8. Top of the key, Strippins. Down the right side, Owen for a 3, no good. Rebound loose underneath, comes down to Reed, 2-1. She'll put up a half-court shot, good if it goes. It would not. And we head to quarter number 4 with Litchfield on top of Monticello, 22-5. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Dot.
A 22-5 lead for Litchfield on top of Monticello as we head to quarter number 4. Monticello will have the basketball, Damon, but they've got their work cut out for them if they hope to make a comeback effort in this one.
Yeah, the Sages are struggling from the field in this one, shooting just 2 of 23 total. Haven't been helped by the fact that they've got 17 turnovers. The Panthers are 8 of 27 from the field for 30%, but they've limited their turnovers to 12 in this ballgame.
Sages with the basketball to start quarter number 4. And the turnover here. Carroll steals it away for Litchfield. Coast to coast with the layup won't go. Rebound Harmon put back won't fall. Rebound on the opposite side this time comes down to Widener for Monticello. Two teams going to kind of try to control the pace here in the fourth. Monticello needs to go quick. Litchfield probably wants to try to work the ball around and run some clock here, and a foul called on one of the Panthers.
That'll be Reed's third, the Panthers' first foul of the fourth quarter.
And it's out of bounds underneath here. Shot put up is no good by Shepard. Rebound pulled down by Harmon. Outlet pass to Melkert. Kicks the top of the key. That's to Reed. Right side Carroll. Good look from about 15 and gets the shooter's roll. Good touch by Jada Carroll. She's got another 2 and makes it 24-5. Matthew with it on the right side against the aggressive defense of Melkert. Ball is knocked loose, tied up, and it'll go the way of the Litchfield Panthers.
That will be turnover number 19 against the Sages.
And now a turnover on the inbounds pass. It's stolen right back away by Owen. Melkert tries to take it back, but Owen able to secure it. On the right side, Matthew. Matthew out into a double team, has it tipped and loose on the court. Melkert has it. She'll work the pass, and it goes out of bounds and will be Litchfield basketball. Length of the court to go. Monticello trying to turn up some pressure here. Melkert with it to Longwell. Nice job working the ball up the court. Finds Harmon. On the left side, Carroll, same spot, just the opposite side of the court, and her shot won't fall this time. Owen has the rebound for Monticello. Poked away from behind by Carroll, but they'll say that she got her on the hand and is called for the reach and foul.
Carroll's second team foul of the quarter against the Panthers, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it to Litchfield 24, Monticello 5. Back with the rest of fourth quarter play-by-play after these.
All right, if you got somebody hard to buy for this Christmas, and everybody does, there's something for everybody at your local Farm Home Supply in our holiday sale going on now through December 18th. Toys galore for sale, including this cool flying ball helicopter for $7.99, or this 2-pack John Deere Big Scoop for under $30. Get a holiday rebate on all area, includes footwear, apparel, and accessories. For all the anglers out there, get a mystery tackle box, only $16.99. If you've got a pet at home, get a dog or cat toy multi-pack under $15. See all the deals on sale right now through the 18th at farmandhomesupply.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Back to live action at Germantown Hills. Inbounds pass is tipped, and they're going to say Melker got the steal and then traveled, so the two teams will trade turnovers here. And it'll be Monticello ball out of bounds on the sideline, down by 19. 4:32 to play here in the contest. Owen works it left side to Strippins. Over to Matthews, drives on the baseline. Lost the dribble for a moment, clears it out top to Strippins. Strippins with it. To Matthews. She'll drive in. Lane back out. Here's a shot by Anya Shepard, no good. And the rebound to Longwell. Trying to find a guard here and does find Lindsay Reed. She'll push it ahead to Carroll. 4 minutes to play. Big lead for Litchfield and the basketball. Winner plays Germantown Hills at 5 o'clock tonight. On top of it is Carroll. Dribbles toward the right wing. Looks back door. Nice find to Reed. And she'll get an and one opportunity here as she's fouled. Got it to go, and will have a chance of the old-fashioned three-point play.
And it's the largest lead of the ball game now for Litchfield as they've extended their lead out to 21. Reed will go to the line looking to complete the and one after he fouled by Grace Widener. That's her second foul. Reed at the line, her first free throw attempt on the way. She's got 5 points. Her team's got the 26-5 lead, 3:43 to play. It's now 27-5.
3:38 left. Owen works the ball on the right side to Freeman. Check that that's not Freeman. That is Grace Widener. And they'll say that ball is kicked by Melkert, so it's ball out of bounds here for Monticello. This 2-3 zone predominantly by Litchfield defensively has really caused Monticello a lot of trouble on the offensive side. Shepard with it out front, works on the right side to Widener, fakes the three, long 2-point shot won't fall. Rebound tipped, and Longwell saves it in. No, they'll say her foot was on the baseline out of bounds. Good hustle, just ran out of real estate on the baseline, and it is staying on this end with Monticello. Looking for an opening is Widener. Ball comes out top. Owen, 3-ball on the way, goes begging. Rebound put back won't fall. Rebound loose underneath. And Lindsay Reed has it for Litchfield. Pushes it ahead. That's to Harmon. Harmon knows that they don't have to be in a big hurry here. Up by 22 with 3 minutes to play. If you are Litchfield, you start maybe thinking about subbing here. As you play another game later today, you could save a little bit of energy possibly. Into the contest comes Reyes, Charlotte Reyes for Litchfield. She'll replace Melkert. He says, why am I coming out? Coach says, because we're playing another game in a while. Allison Belusco in as well. She'll sit down Longwell. Out of bounds here for Litchfield, up by 22.
Longwell, good day off the bench herself.
Yeah, she's done a nice job. Really impressed by her. Wasn't fancy, but did a nice job getting position on the rebounds. Had a couple of baskets. Here's a foul out front now on one of the Sages.
That'll go against Strippins. That's her third. Team foul number 2.
She'll sit down as Emma Lawhead is in for Monticello. 2:44 to play in the contest. Reed to Reyes on the right wing. Guarded hard there by Owen. Spins away from the defender, finds Carroll. Works the pass out top to Reed. Over on the left-hand side, Harmon gets the touch behind the arc. Surveys the floor, finds her teammate in Charlotte Reyes, and she's fouled by Owen.
Owen's third. That is also team foul number 3 of the quarter. See another substitution in for the Panthers, as that'll be Kinley Hempkin.
She'll sit down Lindsay Reed. Bounce pass comes to Hempkin. She has the ball tipped, and they'll say it goes off of her out of bounds, and that will be a turnover on Litchfield. The stoppage in play will allow Monticello to put a substitute into the game. That is Megan Castle, an 8th grader. She replaces Anya Shepard. 2:24 left in this one. Monticello with the basketball. Left side three-point shot. Emma Lawhead, no good. Rebound fought for, and Carroll has it for Litchfield, and she'll be fouled in the backcourt.
Foul being whistled against Emma Lawhead, her first. Team foul number 4 of the quarter.
As we'll see, sitting down for Monticello was Kinley Coy, who came back in, guys.
13.
All right, thank you. That's Brooklyn Wireman. They're all kind of there in a cluster. Couldn't see the number on that young lady who just checked in. 2:09 to play. Carroll with the bounce pass. It is stolen away here by Monticello's Lawhead, and then Carroll takes it right back. Two teams trade the turnovers, and we get a foul in the backcourt against Monticello.
That'll go against Wireman. That'll be her first. Team foul number 5. Carroll to the other end to shoot 2. Carroll with 2 points in the ball game. Her team's got the 27-5 lead, their largest lead of the ball game. First free throw attempt on its way for Carroll, and the bank is open on Saturday. She's got 3.
Maddie Soper in for Monticello. And Carroll would sit down if she makes this one. She has a substitute waiting for her at the bench.
Shot is on its way. It is off the back of the iron, no good, and Carroll will get the offensive rebound.
Good hustle, works it down low. Shot put up no good by Belusco, but she'll head to the free throw line as she's fouled.
Allison Belusco will be looking for her first points of the day. Her team has the 28-5 lead. Minute 54 to play in the ball game. As the first attempt for Belusco is no good.
Into the contest for Litchfield for the first time, Emma Estelle. She's an 8th grader. She replaces Carroll, and on the other side for Monticello, is that Kinley Coy coming back to the game?
Yep. As Belusco's second attempt is good.
Got her name in the scorebook with the point, and we'll see a timeout called by Monticello. We'll pause as well. 1:54 to play. 29-5, the lead for Litchfield.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
1:54 to play as Monticello took the timeout, down 29-5, and trying to make sure they have the players they wanted to get in there, give everybody a chance to get on the court here in this state quarterfinal. Monticello 22-2, going to finish 22-3 on the season, a fine year for the Sages, but they're into a tough defensive group in Litchfield here today. Wireman with it, left side, shot put up is no good by Lawhead. Rebound loose underneath and pulled down by Castle. She'll put it back up now, and she finds the mark. Megan Castle with the basket. And the first points in a while for Monticello. And a bump and a foul like Castle in the backcourt. And 2 shots coming up for Litchfield's Kinley Hempkin.
Hempkin will go to the other end looking for her first points of the game. Minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter here as Hempkin gets ready for the first of 2. First free throw attempt for her is good. Fans still excited here as Hempkin gets into the scoring column. And can't get the second to go as Castle will come down with the rebound for the Sages.
Castle takes it into the front court on the dribble. Looks on the right side to Wireman. Wireman with a deep 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sarah Ricky. And then her outlet pass is stolen away by Lawhead. Lawhead will put up a line drive shot, no good. Rebound on the offensive side of Maddie Soper. Soper in the lane, turnaround shot won't fall. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go the way of the Panthers. 1:09 left. The backcourt with it is Hempkin. Works it ahead to her teammate Samantha Ricky. Ricky to Hempkin with a minute to play. Dribble drive in. Ricky won't fall. Rebound loose and a jump ball. And it'll go the way of Monticello. Tell you what, these student sections these days, they wait for that "I believe that we will win" chant until they really know it's in the bag.
Leave no doubt, baby.
45 seconds to play. Litchfield, a good student section. They're just right a bit. Pass nearly stolen away. Castle will run it down to the backcourt, though, for Monticello. It's the ball off to Wireman, who brings it across. Her runner-up no good, but she's fouled with 30.7 seconds remaining.
She will go to the line to shoot 2. As she'll be looking for her first points of the ball game. Brooklyn Wireman, just the 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the ball game for the Sages. As the Litchfield bench telling the Litchfield student section to knock it off.
They're stomping their feet, making some noise. Hey, quiet, she's trying to shoot.
Yeah. Wireman missed the first, left it a little bit short. She'll have 1 shot left to go. It is on its way, and it is good. Brooklyn Wireman into the scoring column for the Sages.
Litchfield bench telling the student section to save some of that energy. We got another game for you to cheer at.
That's right. Here's a steal by Castle now. Castle has a teammate up ahead. Didn't see her. She'll drive in. Shot put up no good. Rebound loose, and we'll get a rebound for Castle. She'll work it out top to Lawhead. 10 seconds left. Castle with the deep 2, no good. Rebound on the plate pulled down here by Litchfield. Outlet pass comes to Kaylee Morgan. Morgan with it, and she'll be fouled with 0.9 seconds left, and she will shoot 2 shots with 9/10 of a second remaining in this one.
Castle making the most out of her time out on the floor here at the end of this one. She fouls Kaylee Morgan, who goes to the line for 2 shots. As her Litchfield Panther squad is going to advance to face Germantown Hills later on this evening in the semifinal game, as Morgan's first free throw attempt was off the back of the iron and no good. Second one for her is up and off the back of the iron, no good, and that'll do it.
This game in the books as we head to the Blessing Health System post-game show. Litchfield beats Monticello 30-8. Final stats and more your way after this.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Kroc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but
I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System post-game show. Final in this one, Litchfield defeats Monticello 30-8. Monticello held a 4-2 lead early on in Litchfield with a dominating performance from that moment to the end of the contest, outscoring their opponent by a 28-4 count. En route to the win, they improved to 21-3 on the season. Monticello bows out at 22-3.
Well, taking a look at individual scoring in this ball game, the Sages of Monticello, Macy Owen and Brooklyn Wireman with 1 point apiece. Megan Castle with 2, and Anya Shepard led the way for Monticello with 4 points. For the Panthers of Litchfield, 1 point for Allison Valesco and Kinley Hempkin, 2 for Charlotte Reyes and Emma Widener, 3 points for Jada Carroll, 4 for McKenna Harmon, 5 for Ada Melkert, and 6 points apiece in this ballgame for Lindsay Reed and Jenna Longwell.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Damon, I like the energy that Jenna Longwell gave Litchfield off the bench. She came in, made a couple buckets, got some big rebounds, and she helped lead her squad to the semifinals where they'll meet Germantown Hills at 5 o'clock tonight. We'll have that action for you. Then we'll also have more quarterfinal action continuing from Germantown Hills. We hope you'll stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports.